Zach, welcome to Real Vision.
Hey, Ash, thanks for having me. Really excited to be back.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. And first, I should say, BlockFi is a Real Vision crypto partner. You've been involved with the Real Vision crypto channel from the very beginning, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, we're excited to be a part of it. I remember when Raul originally told me about the idea, I think my reaction was, we have to be involved. And that comes from a place of me being, personally a fan of Real Vision, regular and Real Vision crypto now. So we're proud to be, supporters of the work that y'all do, and have loved watching the crypto channel specifically as it's grown, and y'all have just put out phenomenal content. So the thanks is mutual.
Well, thank you for that, and thank you for your support. The topic today is the future of crypto payments, which is a topic that I'm intrigued by for a whole series of different reasons. But first, before we get started, give us a little bit of context for the few people out there who may not know what BlockFi does. Give us the 50,000-foot overview and explain a little bit about how you're so well positioned to understand the crypto payments space.
Sure. So BlockFi is a financial services company for crypto investors and crypto market participants. We have a platform that services both retail investors, corporate investors, and institutional firms. Retail and corporate investors are probably most familiar with our mobile app and our web app. That's just called BlockFi. On that app, you can earn interest on your cryptocurrency holdings and also stable coins that are held in a BlockFi account. You can trade and you can get a loan secured by the value of your portfolio that you hold at BlockFi. We're launching our fourth product on that side of the platform, which is a payments product. It's a Bitcoin rewards credit card. We can touch on that in a minute. And then we have BlockFi Prime, which is our institutional client-facing platform. There we provide financing and bespoke structures for market-making firms, proprietary trading firms, hedge funds, and certain types of crypto corporates to participate in the crypto market in a way that makes the most sense for their business. So it's financing and trading in kind of a variety of constructs depending on the needs of the client. So those are the things we do today. We've been really fortunate to experience tremendous growth alongside the crypto market, broadly speaking. And today we have over 500,000 individuals that use our platform. We're generating north of 50 million in interest every month for our clients, and the team at BlockFi is global now, with over 700 people. We've been around for about 4 years, and we're more excited than ever about what the future holds for the industry and for our company.
So talk a little bit more specifically about the crypto payment space, the next generation of payment applications and services. You and I were talking a little bit off camera about this, and there's just a spectacular number of things happening out there in the broader space on this topic. How do you think about it? How do you conceptualize it? And how do you basically understand what's happening right now?
There's probably three broad buckets of activity. One is crypto being incorporated into traditional payment rails and payment products. A second is crypto being used as a payment rail for traditional assets, primarily dollars at this point with stable coins. And then three is technological solutions to help blockchain-based payments and the Bitcoin and Ethereum and other networks more effectively scale to reach transaction throughput and cost structures that are on par with or eventually better than what the largest payment networks like Visa and MasterCard do today. So at a high level, those are the three buckets. I'll start with the first bucket. So crypto being integrated into traditional payment products and structures. This is primarily cards, but there's also some payment products. Coinbase has one, Coinbase Commerce. There's a company, BitPay, that are helping create buttons on e-commerce sites and just facilitating the ability for consumers to use Bitcoin or other crypto assets to pay for a good that is priced in dollars. I'm actually less excited about that use case than the other big use case in this bucket, which is integrating crypto into traditional payment products like cards. Up until now, the biggest thing that we've seen there is debit cards, where folks can spend using a card, but the balance supporting that card is in crypto. And so you can be converting your Bitcoin to make a purchase, and then a debit card is the rails for that. And the big innovation that we're about to see, and BlockFi will be the first product in market, is crypto being offered as rewards on cards. And this will happen for both debit and credit. In the US, where the majority of BlockFi's clients are, in general, affluent consumers tend to spend money on credit cards, not debit cards. The reason for that is that credit cards generally come with a higher cash back rate, and they come with a few more bells and whistles in terms of purchase protections and other things that make them a friendlier or a better product for a lot of folks. BlockFi is launching the first Bitcoin rewards credit card. It's actually rolling out publicly in the next couple of weeks. So the way this works is you have a dollar-denominated credit card with a traditional credit-based decision, but instead of earning airline miles or regular cash back based on how much you spend on the card, we take those rewards and automatically convert them to Bitcoin, and then they flow into your BlockFi account, where you can do all of the other things that we support on our platform with them. And we're really excited about this for a few reasons. Number one, our clients want it. And I think crypto investors, myself very much included, are always looking for ways to, dollar cost average and just be, growing their crypto position, stacking sats if folks are, familiar with that terminology. And this card is going to be a great vehicle for that, with the highest, base Bitcoin back rate in the market. And second, I think I'm really excited about it because it's going to create an opportunity for us to educate brands and advertisers and the broader payments marketplace about who these crypto investors are. Who are consumers that own Bitcoin and want to own Bitcoin. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding there currently, and folks that invest in crypto might be viewed as hardcore libertarians or even worse, like people that are involved in illicit activity, when actually the data that we see at BlockFi is that folks that invest in crypto tend to be young. They tend to be very well employed and higher income type earners. And they have enough discretionary capital where they're able to invest in alternative asset classes. And in fact, they've chosen to invest in the alternative asset class with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies that's been the best performing asset class over the last decade. So I think the card is a really compelling opportunity to educate the broader market on who consumers are that want to be earning Bitcoin. I think there'll also be some conversion of crypto curious folks who start getting Bitcoin for the first time, because this is a really familiar and low risk way to do it.
The idea of Bitcoin rewards is really an intriguing one, and one that I suspect that there's a great deal of demand for. Historically, the devil's advocate position, which you well know, for Bitcoin cards, where people would say, "Hey, look, I'm bullish Bitcoin. Why do I want to spend my Bitcoin when I can be spending dollars?" But the potential to actually earn more Bitcoin, in many ways, is not only the solution to that problem, but also helps people to accumulate larger positions in Bitcoin if they are bullish on it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think, I think that a lot of the earlier, debit cards that we've seen in the marketplace were oriented around, exactly that concept of spending your crypto, which, maybe there's a better use case for in emerging or, developing markets. Where they don't have as reliable of as stable of a fiat currency or as reliable and strong of a, payment system. Here in the U.S., you would have to be, a little crazy, in my opinion, to be spending your Bitcoin. It's this phenomenal investment asset, It's not particularly efficient in terms of transaction times today, and the tax implications of selling your Bitcoin are horrible. Every transaction is a taxable event. So our tax code isn't really structured in a way where it makes a lot of sense to use Bitcoin in everyday transactions. Now, that being said, if you tell me there's something where I can be spending fiat, even better, credit, and earning Bitcoin on every transaction instead of airline miles or regular cash back, that's a complete no-brainer.
Hey, if you like this clip, be sure to check out the full interview and more only on realvision.com/crypto. It's 100% free. Sign up now.